It's Saturday, so this will be a short video. There's going to be no vlog today. It's going to be more of a discussion and an exciting announcement. Niantic recently announced with the Pokémon Go Japan Twitter account that there is a Lapras event, increased Lapras spawns on the coast of the Tohoku region in Japan. This includes the Iwata, Miyagi, and Fukushima prefectures, which are the areas that were affected by the 2011 earthquake and tsunami that caused over $300 billion worth of damage. This is an area that suffered one of the costliest natural disasters in history, an area that's still recovering from the huge economic impact. Following the initial damage caused by the earthquake and the tsunami, you probably remember the Fukushima nuclear plant started to leak radiation into the surrounding areas. This caused not only that nuclear plant to shut down, but eventually all of Japan's nuclear power facilities shut down for inspection and maintenance, and it led to increased reliance and imports of oil. So it had a pretty far-reaching effect on all of Japan's economy. The region has been rebuilding since 2011, and they're really trying to promote tourism as a way to attract people and to inject some new money into their local economy. And it seems as though with this Lapras event, or phenomenon as they're calling it, Niantic is attempting to aid in that effort. The idea of increased spawns of a certain species is something I considered long before the game's launch. It's something that happens in the original games. You can watch TV in the games and it'll tell you that Pokemon of a certain species have been spotted in increased numbers at a specific area. And that's something I kind of expected Niantic to do at some point. I envisioned something like hearing reports of a herd of Tauros stampeding through a town, and you could go there and find a lot more Tauros. Now what I didn't consider until now is the economic impact that that could actually have on an area. I don't think anyone knew that Pokemon Go would blow up to be the huge phenomenon that it's become. But it's incredible to think that Niantic have the power to drive tourism with this game, to impact an economy with this game. And by making Lapras spawn more frequently in the Tohoku region, that's exactly what they're doing. Now my question is this something that was sponsored by the Japanese government, by the government of the Tohoku region? Is this something that Niantic decided to do on their own as a show of goodwill towards the Japanese people? And what does it mean for the possibility of future events like this? This could very well be a test for Niantic to see how many people they can actually get to a location based on one Pokemon spawning there. It could be a test for things like legendary events in the future. It could also be a test to see how much of an actual economic impact they can have with the game, so that they can start offering this as a promotion to different areas. Personally, I'd like to see special Pokemon spawning at US national parks or nature reserves around the world as a way to get people out and exploring the beautiful parts of their country. Now the actual impact of the event remains to be seen. This is sort of a more rural area of Japan. It's pretty far from Tokyo and the major metropolitan centers, but I'm sure plenty of people will be traveling to the region for the increased Lapras spawns. One Redditor has said that he's booked a flight from Canada to Japan for the event, so it's already attracting international travelers. And when this is the image circulating online, you can see why there would be so much hype around it. This is a huge event for Pokemon Go. It's different from the Halloween event or the double item drops event because it's specific to one area of the world. It's the first of its kind, and it could set the tone for many events to come in the future. And I think this is a perfect opportunity for me to announce my first international Trainer Tips adventure. I've decided to travel to Japan, to the Tohoku region, for the event, obviously to catch a Lapras, and hopefully a Farfetch'd also while I'm there, but even more than that, to investigate the impact that Pokemon Go could have on this area and its local economy. So I want to go, I want to explore, I want to talk to people, see how far they've come from for the event, I want to see any remaining damage from the earthquake and the tsunami. I want to find out what life has been like for people in this region since the disaster. The event ends on the 23rd of November, so this is sort of a last-minute impulse buy of a trip, and it's going to be kind of expensive. Now, every time I talk about international travel, I get a lot of offers, a lot of comments, a lot of tweets, emails even, from people asking how they can donate money to help make that happen. Now, I've always kind of been hesitant about asking for money because I feel like The money that I earn just from ad revenue alone, making and uploading videos to YouTube, is more than enough already. It's more than I feel like I deserve. But to make international travel happen, to do things beyond the regular scope of this channel, I do need your help. So I've set up a GoFundMe campaign to help fund this trip. The goal is $1,200. $750 of that goes to the cost of the flight. The remaining $450 will go towards the cost of hotels or Airbnbs and transportation getting to and from the region from the airport in Tokyo. Any other costs like food and sightseeing, I can cover all that because that's stuff that I would pay for on my own anyway. Since this is a really last-minute trip, to get the cheapest flight, I have to leave Wednesday, November 16th. That's just 5 days from now. 4 days from now. So I know it's not a lot of time, and I'm not sure if we'll reach the goal by then, but regardless of whether or not we hit the goal, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna book the flight, I'm gonna make this trip, and if you want to help out, I would really, really appreciate it. Now, if by some miracle we surpass the goal and I raise more than $1,200, all that additional money I'm gonna take with me and put it directly into the local economy of these areas that were affected by the tsunami. So that means I'll just be supporting local businesses as much as possible. So the plan is to leave Wednesday, November 16th and return on Monday, November 21st, which is actually my birthday. The plan is to leave from LAX on Wednesday, November 16th, land in Tokyo on Thursday, the 17th, spend one night in Tokyo, find my way up to the Tohoku region the next day, spend the weekend there investigating, just seeing how many people actually come out for the event, head back to Tokyo either Sunday night or Monday morning, catch my flight, and be back in the US at actually like 8:55 in the morning on my birthday. So I'll get to spend my birthday in Japan, on a plane, and here in the US. The link for the GoFundMe campaign obviously is in the description. Please go check it out if you feel like donating. I would really appreciate it. But regardless of what happens, this trip is going down. Obviously, I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. This is a perfect opportunity for my first international trip for this channel. So let's see how it goes. Don't forget tomorrow's Q&A, so leave your questions in the comments or ask on Twitter. Thanks for watching. Please go check out the GoFundMe campaign, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.